Welcome back to part 3. I promised that we were going to do item details today, so let's go and pick up our piece of wood that we have over here. Press I, and if you hover over it, you got yourself a little details panel. That's really all we're going to do for now. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you liked the video, remember to like, subscribe, and let's just get right into it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to head into our content drawer, into our inventory, and into our interface. In here, we're going to create a new widget blueprint. We're going to call this one WBP details. We can call it item tooltip. Item tooltip. Open that up. Inside of item tooltip, we're going to add a size box. We're going to override this size box with 256 by 128, at least for this tutorial. Change from fill screen to desired. Inside the size box, we're going to add a border. This border will be set to fill, and we can set the padding to 4 and the brush color to, I'm going to do a grayish black. I'm going to add another border just being like that. Inside this border, we're going to be adding a horizontal box, and inside that horizontal box, we're going to be adding a image. On the image, we're going to set it to fill. I'm going to set this center align and vertical align, like so. We're going to set the image size over in brush to 64 by 64, like so. Right? I'm going to call this one image icon, like so. Press save. Also inside this horizontal box, we want to add a vertical box. Inside this vertical box, you want to be adding a text, which is going to be a variable, and it's going to be called item name text. We're going to change the color to something else. We're going to just change it to something that we can see. I'm just going to do like pink. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put a shadow color of 1. After that, I'm going to be adding a border to our vertical box, like so. I'm going to change the brush color of that to like a grayish, so we have a separation. And then we're going to be adding another text into our vertical box, like so. I'm going to be changing this color to something different, just so we have a different one. This top one, let's actually change the font size down to like 20. And we can change it from bold to regular. Down on the other text, make sure it's variable. We're going to be calling this one description text. And then on our description, we're just going to call this, we're going to change the size down to like 14. And we're going to change it from bold to, I don't know, italic maybe. Let's leave it like that for now. We might come back and change this later. This is description text, this is the other text, the item text, this is the icon. We need to actually set those up. Let's head into our HUD. And I'm going to be using the HUD to contain this details panel. And we're going to be putting it like just out into the world. Doesn't matter. This is simply so that we can set some variables right off the bat. So on the construct, you want to get your item tooltip. We actually probably want a HUD ref inside of here. Making a variable HUD ref of type WVP HUD, expose and spawn and editable. Inside our HUD again, out from your item tooltip, set HUD ref, and HUD ref is of course ourselves, like so. Now, it is currently in our world. We can't actually see it yet because it's out and about, right? So what we want to do is we want to head over to our inventory slot. What we're going to go and do is inside of graph, we're going to override a function, and it's going to be on mouse button enter, on mouse enter, like so. Inside of here, we want to check to see if we have a valid slot, because we don't want this to actually work with to fire if we don't have a valid slot. So is the class valid? If it is, then we're gonna get our HUD-ref. We're gonna get item tooltip, set visibility. I'm just gonna do that because even though it's we're gonna set it hidden over here, just doesn't matter. But I'm gonna do it like this right now. Setting it to hidden over in HUD. Set the visibility to visible. After that, we want to set item name text. Actually, that's a lot. After that, you want to get item name text, and you want to set text. The text is our item here. Just grab it out and then copy it down. Name is the name. Get description text, like so. Set text. And we want the icon. And we want to set brush from texture, like so. That should be in the icon. After that, you want to right click and set tooltip, the widget set tooltip. The target, the widget that is going to be our tooltip is our item tooltip over here. And the target is a reference to ourselves, like so. Now we also want to do another override, which is on mouse leave. And on mouse leave, we're simply going to copy the HUD-ref and the tooltip, and we're going to set visibility to hidden, like so. Compile and save and test it. We'll put this a bit bigger for you guys, right? There we got our little details panel. It's not perfect. It's gonna need some tuning from you guys, but this is just a simple test anyway. I'm only gonna show like the basic. I'm not a designer. I don't like doing it. So this is all you're gonna get. This is the tooltip though. In the next video, we're probably gonna be trying to move a item from one slot to another, and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye bye.